Hi guys, and welcome back to Ron's Keto Cafe. Today we're making a chicken parm. This came out really great, and it was the first time I made this. And I know I have something when my wife actually enjoys keto food. So without further ado, let's go right into the recipe. For this, you'll need some type of breadcrumb. Today we use a pork rind breadcrumb, and I have the link below to show more. And I use about a cup of it and put it in a small plastic container on the cutting board. And then then you're gonna need a couple eggs to get the breadcrumb to stick. And today we're using chicken breast for the chicken. And for the Parmesan cheese, I'm using the stuff in the green can. You know what kind I'm talking about, right, guys? So I just kind of like eyeball everything, and I put about maybe a half a cup, and then I just kind of mixed it up with a spoon, and then I started doing my egg wash. And I took 2 eggs, and then I whisked them, and yeah. And then of course now when we come up to the pot where do the chicken, I ended up taking a couple of chicken breasts and I filleted them, and then I patted them dry and cut off all the bad part on the chicken, which was really the skin part. And you know, I'm trying to eat really healthy, guys. So I'm trying to important for me to lose weight, and I would encourage you to guys try to do the same. Over here, I have the paper towel. I'm always patting my meat dry, and then I ended up putting on a pair of rubber gloves here because I don't want to get him and eat the food. So now it's time to prepare the chicken. Again, I'm just trimming off the fat and the stuff that I didn't want in the chicken, and then I'm going to fillet the chicken. One of the chickens was really thin, and I really didn't really need to fillet it, but I ended up getting a couple small pieces out of it. I believe this was the one that see what I'm saying by just the way it cut there, and I'm getting better with knife. Cutting meats and stuff like that. It's important to have sharp knives, and that was a brand new knife set my wife just bought me this past Christmas. And then what I ended up doing, coming up in a little bit, I ended up taking a piece of saran wrap, and I covered up the chicken, and I was pounding it down with the rolling pin because I got to get one of those meat pounders there. We thought we had one at one point. We had one, but I couldn't find it, so I must have gotten rid of it for some reason. But that'll be a future purchase. Not that expensive. It's something that everybody should have in the house, especially if you're doing a lot of cooking. And you can see me trying to just take off the junky meat and that. And I just discarded all that stuff there that was junk. And this particular fillet, I had no problem. What I did prior to all this too, there I salt and peppered the chicken really well. And I was just trying to get off all that junk. But yeah, this came out really good. I was really surprised. My wife really enjoyed it. So we'll definitely be making this about at least once a week, or at least once every couple of weeks. Very easy to make. I ended up putting this in a conventional oven at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes. And then I had an external temperature of about 155, and then I added the marinara sauce from Reyes Company, and I added some mozzarella cheese on the top. And when it finished all cooking up there, I had checked it again with the temperature, and it was fully cooked. And then now you can see me over here getting ready to pound it down with the rolling pin. And just keep following me along. You guys will be fine. Okay, so now it's time for an egg wash. I just put the chicken into the egg bath, and then I just coated them really well with the pork rind breadcrumbs, and put it on the sheeting pan. And once I had them all fully coated, I popped it into a 350 degree oven for 40 minutes, or until the chicken reached an external temperature of about 165. Added a little bit of Reyes pizza sauce over the top of each one of my chickens, and then I ended up adding some mozzarella cheese, and I popped that baby back in the oven until it was fully melted and fully cooked all the way through, and came out really fantastic. And yeah, so that YouTuber link I got below the video, hope you go over and support her channel, and just keep following me along, guys, and we'll continue on with the process. See, I put the chicken in the oven and just took it out, and after 40 minutes, and really well cooked, and then I ended up adding the sauce on it and getting it ready to go back into the oven in a couple minutes. And again, follow me along, guys. You guys are doing well. This is pretty much really easy recipe, and I really enjoyed it. It was, again, the chicken was nice and tender and juicy in the inside. I think the next time I make this, I'm gonna pop it into the air fryer, and we'll probably do a comparison. I'll probably get a little more crunchy and crispier in the air fryer. But if you leave it in the air fryer for too long, it has a tendency to dry out the meat, I've been noticing. But I really enjoy doing these recipes for you guys and take a lot of pride and dedication in what I'm doing. Again, I'm filming by myself, but it's really hard. So I just do the best I can. And if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I can help you with that. But remember, everything's all trial and error when it comes to cooking and doing YouTube channel and just learning how to do the process. The biggest thing is not to do any copyrighting music or anything like that. I'm using a program called Filmora 12 for my video editing, and it has a great library of free music that YouTube hasn't had a problem with. And YouTube also has a great library selection in their library music that you can use for your YouTube videos. And over here I'm just popping on the mozzarella cheese, and I'm not really measuring. I'm just putting what I think, and if you want to be really careful with your macros and everything, you can always pre-measure everything up before you put it on the your chicken and the sauce. Same thing with the sauce. I just grabbed a whole of a spoon and I was just dumping it on top of it. I make everything simple and easy. Okay, our chicken just came out of the oven. That was our final product. Very tasty, very good. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. Have an amazing day.